එක O level වල. එතකොට අද ඔයාලට මේ සෙෂන් එක කරන්නේ නදීරා උඩවත් අක්කා. ඉතින් මෙතනින් එහාට අක්කා දිගටම වැඩේ කරගෙන යයි. ඔයාලගේ උපරිම සහයෝගය දෙන්න අක්කත් එක්ක මොන හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් අක්කාගෙන් අහන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ chat එකෙත් දාන්න පුළුවන් වෙනදා වගේම මේ ප්‍රශ්න තියාගෙන ඉස්සරහට යන්න එපා. අක්කා හොඳට සෙෂන් එක කරයි එහෙනම්. එහෙනම් නදීරක්ගේ පටන් ගමු නේද අපි?
හරි. So හැමෝටම good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, DJ.
මම session එක කරනකොට yes good evening. So මම English වලිනුත් කරන්නම් සිංහලෙනුත් ඕගලන්ට explanations කැලි කරන්නම් මත මං හිතනවා එතකොට ඕගලන්ට මේ දීලා තියෙන phrases words එම දැන් කියන්නේ තේරුම් ගන්න ලේසි වෙයි කියලා සිංහලෙනුත් පොඩි explanation එකක් දුන්නොත් ඕගොල්ලෝ හැමෝම දැන් O level මම හිතන්නේ අත ළඟනේ ජනවාරි වල exam තියනවා නේද?
ඔව්.
එතකොට දැන් කට්ටිය pass papers කරලාද තියෙන්නේ? exam එකට readyද කොහොමද?
ටිකක් ready.
ටිකක් ready. හරි. මං හිතන්නේ මගේ experience එක නම් මම නම් දැන් O level කරලා සෑහෙන අවුරුදු ගාණක් වෙනවා. ඒතරම් මගේ experience එකෙන් නම් දැන් තියෙන්නේ පාඩම් කරනවට වඩා past papers කරලා තියෙන question structures වලට තමන් use වෙලා තමන් ඒකට practice කරන එක. මම හිතන්නේ දැන් මේ road track මොරටුවේ club එකෙන් කරන වැඩේ මාරම හොඳයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ හැමෝටම. So අද අපි කරන්නේ 2019 English paper එක. මුලින්ම කියලා පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ ගොඩක් අය මේ English කියන language එකට හරි බයයි. එහෙම බය වෙන්න නම් දෙයක් නෑ මේ language එකේ. ඇත්තටම කියනවා නම් English කියන language එක සිංහල වලට වඩා ලේසි. මේ අපි හිතෙන් මවාගත්ත බොරු බයක් තමයි මේ language එකට තියෙන්නේ. එහෙනම් කවුරුත් හිතන්න එපා මේක හරි අමුතු දෙයක් මේක හරි අමාරුයි එහෙම කියලා හිතන්න එපා. හරි? හිතාගෙන පටන් ගන්න මේක සිංහල language එකටත් වඩා ගොඩක් ලේසි language එකක් ඉගෙන ගන්න. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ හොඳටම දන්නවා සිංහල language එක ගත්තොත් අපි ලියන භාෂාවයි කතා කරන භාෂාවයි කියන්නේ දෙකක්. හැබැයි English language එකේ එහෙම තියනවද? Hello? නෑ. ඒක තමයි. ඒතකොට English language එකේ කතා කරන භාෂාවයි ලියන භාෂාවයි කියන්නේ සමානයි. ඉතින් අපිට අර වැඩිපුර effort එකක් දාන්න ඕනේ නෑ. එතකොට මේ language එක ඉගෙන ගන්න. හරිද? ඒ mindset එකෙන් ඕගොල්ලෝ වැඩ කරන්න. හරිද? දැන් ඕගොල්ලෝ paper structure එක දන්නවනේ දැනටමත් මම paper structure එක explain කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ. right but අපි මේකේ තියෙන questions එකෙන් එක කරගෙන යන් මම කරනකොට ඕගොල්ලන්ට questions මොන හරි තියෙනවා නම් මාව නවත්තලා අහන්න නැත්නම් session එක ඉවර වුණාම අහන්න. කැමති විදිහකට ඕන විදිහකට මම උත්තර දෙන්න ලෑස්ති. හරිනේ?
Hadi teacher.
Hurry.
Right. So the first question, it says, match the following notices with the places given below. පොඩි දැන් ඔයගලන්ට share කරපු document එකේ paper එකේ first section එක තියෙන්නේ අන්තිම හරියට වෙනකොට. So අපි හැමෝම first section එකෙන් පටන් ගමු. හරිද? ඔයගලන්ට මම share කරන screen එකත් පේනවනේ?
Oh, Miss Pena.
Yes.
Right. Right. So the first question says, match the following notices with the places given below. Write the letter of the most suitable notice in the given box. The first one is done for you. Right. So මෙතන මොකද්ද කියන්නේ? අපිට phrases ටිකක් දීලා තියෙනවා. phrases or අපි මේ phrases කියලා මෙතන කියන්නේ අපි හැමදාම දකින වචන set එකක්. හරි? දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒගොල්ලෝ අපිට කියනවා මේ වචන or මේ phrases ගහලා තියෙන්න පුළුවන් කොහෙද? මේ phrases අපිට දකින්න පුළුවන් කොහෙද කියන එක match කරන්න කියලා. Right? So let's look at the phrases. It says handle with care. Then reference only. Take off your shoes. Reserved for pregnant mothers. Caution men at work. No bathing, rough sea. Right? So now they are telling us to match this phrase with with a place that this can be seen. Right? So ඉස්සෙල්ලා බලමු මේ phrases වල meaning එක මොකක්ද කියන එක. Right? So phrase, I think Mahesh has sent answers. Yes, let's see whether they are right. Okay. So handle with care means පරිස්සමෙන් පාවිච්චි කරන්න. Reference only. ඒක බලන්න විතරයි. Right? Take off your shoes. සපත්තු ගලවන්න. Reserved for pregnant mothers. ගැබිනි මව්වරුන්ට වෙන් කරලා තියෙන්නේ.
සාකච්ඡා කරන්න පාස් පේපර් එකක්ද?
ඔව් 2019 පාස් පේපර් එක. Hello?
Okay, teacher, let's start.
Right, okay. So caution men at work, which means මිනිස්සු වැඩ කරනවා බලාගෙන පරිස්සමෙන්. No bathing, rough sea. මුහුද රළුයි නාන්න බෑ. So මේ තියෙන ඒවත් එක කොහොමද match වෙන්නේ? So on a box full of glassware, they have given us the answer, right? It says normally glasses are something that we have to be very careful with when we handle. So then handle with care comes with a box full of glassware. At a building site or at a construction site, what do we see? We see people working, right? And there can be a lot of machinery involved. There can be a lot of dangerous work happening at a building site. So there, what can we see? It's caution men at work. Okay. Then on a beach, what do we see? On a beach, see, a beach is not a safe place to have a bath most of the time. So we can see a phrase saying no bathing, rough sea on a beach. In a bus, we have always seen seats reserved for different categories of people, for clergy, for children, for pregnant mothers, right? So reserved for pregnant mothers can be seen in a bus, right? And then at a temple, what do we do? Before we enter a temple, we take off our shoes. So take off your shoes comes to a temple. And in a library, you can see two sections. There's a lending section, there's a reference section. Reference section means where you can only go read the books, right? So reference only comes in a library. Yes, a lot of people have sent in answers. So most of them are right. Right. So are you all clear on that?
Yes, teacher.
Is that question? Sorry.
Yes, teacher.
Is that question? Sorry, come again. Yes, right. Okay. Then let's move on to the second question. So there, the paper has given us some words, right? So we have to read a conversation that happened between Rashmi and Ajani, right? So we have to read this conversation and then fill in the blanks with the most suitable word that they have given us. Okay, so let's go through the conversation. It says, Rashmi, wow, what a lovely photograph. Is this your family? So Rashmi is asking a question. So that's why Ajani is starting the next line with the answer, yes. It was taken at my sister's. What? So they have done the first one for us, sister's wedding, right? So then we can see, okay, so this whole conversation is built around a wedding. Then it says, who do you blank is sitting next to me? So what will be the answer? So they are asking a question again. Who do you think is sitting next to me? මගේ එහා පැත්තේ කවුද ඉඳන් ඉන්නේ කියලා කවුරු ඉඳන් ඉන්නවා කියලාද ඔයා හිතන්නේ? Right? Then Rashmi, it must be your what? දැන් මේ තියෙන answers වලින් it can't be your
twin sister.
yes, correct. It is your twin sister. Right? Because all the other words don't match there. Then, yes, you're right. Anjani answers. Then Rashmi, two of you look the same and you both are wearing
Frocks.
correct. Aren't you? Is the boy wearing the red
Shirt.
what?
Shirt.
Shirt. Correct. Your elder brother. Right. Then Anjania answers, no, he is the youngest, but he is very
Tall.
tall. Very correct. Okay.
Tall.
And then Rashmi says, yes. And then Rashmi says, your father and mother still look very young, don't they? Ajani, of course, thank you for the compliment. Right? So see, was that question also clear for you all? Was it hard? Right. So then can we move on to the third question?
ටීචර් අපු පොඩ්ඩක් එක කියන්න.
මොකද්ද? මොන කැලේද? Question number 2 ද?
2 oh
Right. Right. So 2 එක මොකද්ද මේ තියෙන්නේ? Rashmi and Anjani අතර conversation එකක්. Right? So මේ conversation එකේ they want us to fill in the blanks. මේ හිස්තැන් පුරවන්න තමයි අපිට තියෙන්නේ. හරිද? So පළවෙනි හිස්තැනේ මොකද්ද තියෙන්නේ? අපි මුලින් ඉඳන් ගියොත් ඒගොල්ලෝ කතා කරනවා ඉස්සෙල්ලාම photograph එකකුයි family එකකුයි ගැන. Right? Wow, what a lovely photograph. Is this your family? Okay. එතකොට Ajani කියනවා yes. It was taken at my sister's wedding. So first answer එක අපිට paper එකේ දීලා තියෙනවා. Who do you think is sitting next to me? ඔයා හිතන්නේ කවුද මගේ එහා පැත්තේ ඉඳගෙන ඉන්නේ? Right? Then Rashmi කියනවා it must be your what? It can't be your tall sister or it can't be your thin sister. It has to be your twin sister. Right? Okay, then yes, you're right. Two of you look the same and you both are wearing what? So if it is sisters, they must be wearing frocks. So, and you both are wearing frocks, aren't you? Is the boy wearing the red what? If it is a boy, out of the given answers, it has to be the shirt. Is the boy wearing the red shirt? Your elder brother. And then Ajani answers saying, no, he is the youngest, but he is very tall. Then Rashmi අහනවා රතු ෂර්ට් එකක් ඇඳන් ඉන්න එක්කෙනා ඔයාගේ ලොකු අයියාද? නැහැ. අනිත් එක්කෙනා කියනවා නැහැ. එයා තමයි පවුලේ බාලයාම හැබැයි එයා හරිම උසයි. Right? But he is very tall. Is that clear now? Right. Then can we move on to the third question?
Okay, miss.
Okay, right.
Okay, miss.
So now the third question has given us what? A picture. So the whole exercise is about describing this picture. Okay. So let's see. Now there are two boys on the picture. There's a cupboard, there's clothes, there's tables. So yeah, and they have given us words that explain what is there on this picture. Give me a minute, I'm getting a call.
ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ ටීචර්.
මට විනාඩියක් දෙන්න කෝල් එකක්.
හා ටීචර්.
Hurry, sorry. Right. So this question is about explaining the picture that they have given us, right? So first podi exam tip එකක්. හරි. මේ වගේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් දැක්කහම before you read the question, read the answers. Right? Somebody has asked which year's past paper is this? This is the 2019 O-level paper. Right? This is the 2019 O-level paper. Right. So small exam tip. Now, before you do a question like this, fill in the blanks.
Teacher.
Oh.
ළමයි මැසේජ් කරනවා පේන්නේ අපිට.
Right. අපි මෙහෙම කියමුද? අපි questions මොන හරි අහන්න තියෙනවා නම් session එකෙන් පස්සේ අහන්න. දැනට chat එකට messages දාන්න එපා.
Akka, I'll disable
හරිද?
the chat.
Sorry?
I'll disable the chat. Okay.
Okay, right, okay. හරි නේද?
Hari teacher.
So exam tip එක so මේ වගේ question එකක් තිබ්බහම read the answers first. ඉස්සෙල්ලාම පටන් ගන්න තියෙන answers ටික කියවලා. එතකොට ඕගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රශ්නේ කියවන් යනකොට ගොඩක් වෙලාවට ඉබේම answers ටිකත් ඔලුවට එනවා. මොකද අපි එකපාරක් answers කියවලා තියෙන්නේ හින්දා. Right? So before you start the question, always read the answers given. Right? Then it is very easy for you all to do the question. Okay? Right. So now here we have how many answers? We have to fill in 11 answers, right? So first read the answers given. Bed, curtains, cupboard, umbrella, table, lamp, drawers, books, trousers, wall. Right? So now we know the answers. Let's read the paragraph given. So what does it say? This picture shows Chatura's room. So me pinture pennanne Chaturage kamare. So they have done the first question for us. His friend Isuru is sitting near him. Right? So the friend is sitting near him. On his what?
Bed.
Bed.
Bed. Yes. Chaturage yaluwa indang inne age anda uda. Isuru is sitting near him on his bed. Then there is a what? Blank with 3 blank in the row. So then what is the answer there?
There is a table with 3 books.
No. But now there is a okay. But now see, your first answer is right. There is a table with 3. If we say books, read the next line.
Cupboards.
It says no, not cupboards. What do we say? Then may මේසෙට ලාච්ච 3ක් තියෙන්නේ. There is a table with 3. Then what? Drawers. Yes. මේසෙට ලාච්ච 3ක් තියෙන්නේ. Right? There's a table with 3 drawers in the row. Then a pile of what?
Books.
Books. Yes, very correct. A pile of books and the what?
Lamp.
Lamp. Yes. Lamp he uses to study can also be seen here. So පොත් එක්ක ලාම්පුවක් තියෙනවා. The what? Blank of the window are partly open.
Curtain.
Curtains. Very right. Right? The curtains of the window are partly open. In the blank, he has hung a shirt and 2 pairs of blank.
Curtains.
What are the? Sorry?
Curtains.
No. Curtains is the answer for the question number 7. Blank 7.
Umbrella.
No.
Trousers.
Cupboard.
Trousers is the answer for 9. What is the answer for 8? Where has he hung the trousers?
In the cupboard.
Cupboard. Yes. In the cupboard, he has hung a shirt and 2 pairs of
Trousers.
trousers. Yes. So මේ cupboard එකේ අපිට පේනවා කලිසම් දෙකයි shirt එකයි තියෙන්නේ. Okay. Then it says there is a cap and blank hangers fixed. Then what is there?
Umbrella.
Umbrella. It is the umbrella. Cap එකයි කුඩේයි තමයි එක ගාව එල්ලලා තියෙන්නේ. There is a cap and an umbrella on the hangers fixed to the
Wall.
මොකටද?
Wall.
Wall. Yes, correct. Right? There are 2 pairs of... Sorry?
This is O-level class.
Yes.
What the fuck, ma'am?
Why? If you already know all
It's
these,
just fucking off, bruh.
Please leave the meeting.
I don't know who that was, but if you already know all these, you're most welcome to leave the classroom. No one is forcing you to be here. I think there are kids who want to learn truly.
Okay, මට තේරෙනවා.
Can I ignore the person and move on?
Yeah, sure, miss.
Right. So is the question number 3 clear for you all?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. See, I'm repeating, no one is kept here by force. Okay. So if anyone is not willing to listen, or if somebody knows all the answers already, you're most welcome to leave the class. Okay? Right. So question number 4. Right? So it says, here we have to write the correct word, right? ළමයි මට විනාඩියක් දෙන්න. Hello, sorry. Right. So read the question. It says, each underlined word in the following text is incorrect. Write the correct word in the space provided. The first is done for you, right? So what are they saying? ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ underline කරලා තියෙන word එක වැරදි, right? So ඒ වැරදි වචනේ වෙනුවට අපි හරි වචනේ ලියන්න ඕනේ, right? So here we have to read the question. We have to understand the tense of the question, right? So අපි මේක මේ paragraph එක කතා කරන්නේ past tense ද future tense ද present tense ද කියලා ඉස්සෙල්ලා අඳුර ගන්න ඕනේ. ඒ tense එක අනුව තමයි අපි මෙතන මේ දෙන වචන සමහර ඒවා වෙනස් වෙන්නේ. සහ singular plural, right? So ඒ වගේ දේවල් තමයි මෙතන බලන්න තියෙන්නේ. So මේක අපි ඕගලන්ට කියවන් යනකොට තේරෙයි ඒ වචන එතනට ගැලපෙන්නේ නැහැ කියන එක. Right? So if we start, the grade 9 students of our school have planned to play a cricket match yesterday. So අපි මේ කතා කරන්නේ ඊයේ වෙච්ච දෙයක් ගැන. Right? So ඊයේ වෙච්ච දෙයක් ගැන කතා කරනකොට can we use the word have?
No.
No. It has to be the past tense. Right? So then, sorry.
Had.
Yeah, so we have to use the word what? Had. The grade 9 students of our school had planned to play a cricket match yesterday. So it says everyone were present in time.
Was.
So now,
Was.
yeah, was, yes, because though everyone means a lot of people, we consider that word to be a singular word. Yes? So if it is a singular word, it is followed by was. Right? So everyone was present in time. However, just before a match.
The match.
The match.
The match, yes. Why? Because we are referring to a particular one match. So if you are referring to one incident, we always say the match, right? We can use the phrase a match if you are referring to one match among many. But no, here what are we doing? We are referring to a particular match. So then, however, just before the match, it started raining. They waited at least of 2 hours. Is that right?
For 2 hours.
For 2 hours. Yes. They waited at least for 2 hours. But the rain did not
Stop.
stop. Yes, because now when you take the word stop, past tense, present tense, future tense, all are what?
Stop.
Stop, 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 right? So there's no word called stopped. Okay. Then they were very
Sad.
Sad.
sad. Yes, you don't say they were sadly, right? At the end, they decided to play cricket on the following day. Is that clear?
Yes.
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 Okay. So now, what do we have for the next question? So the next question, now all this time we either filled in the blanks by choosing a word, or we underlined a word, or we filled a letter. Now what do they want us to do? So they want us to read a conversation that happened between two people, that is Geet and Uncle. And then they want us to write answers for the questions they ask. Now, can all of us read this conversation? Right. So Geet says, how was the trip, Uncle? Uncle says, it was great. Our office environment club organized it. Where did you go this time? This year, we selected a small island in Puttalam. Have you ever been to an island? Geet answers, never, but I would love to. Uncle, don't worry, I'll take you there during the next vacation. By the way, how did you go there? Then the uncle answers, we hired a van and it took 5 hours for us to reach a town close to the island. We spent the night in the circuit bungalow and went to see the island in the morning on a boat. Geet says, wow, a boat ride? So the uncle answers, yes, 1 hour ride in the calm sea. The village we visited in the island was very small. Ramu Niladhari said, It had 105 people. Fishing is what they do for a living. Also, I saw some women making beautiful ornaments with seashells. They make money by selling them to tourists. Geet, is there a school for children there? Uncle, well, there is a very small school with few teachers, that is all. Right, so now we have to answer the particular questions based on this conversation. Again, a small tip, before you read a conversation like this, first read the questions. First read the questions, then read the conversation, right? So then you know, because then when you read the conversation, you can pick the answers in your head. Okay. So what is the first question? It says, the trip was organized by, the paragraph says, right? The Environment Club. Where did they visit?
The uncle.
No.
A
The
small
place
island
they,
in
A small
Puttalam.
island in Puttalam.
yes, a small island in Puttalam. ඒගොල්ලෝ කොහෙද ගියේ කියලානේ අහන්නේ, right? A small island in Puttalam. Then mode of traveling from the circuit
By
bungalow
boat.
to the island.
By the boat.
By boat.
By boat, yes. Then the main livelihood of people living in the island.
Excuse me, teacher. Fishing.
Sorry. Fishing.
Excuse me,
Yes.
teacher.
Yes.
Teacher,
Yes.
can we ride on a boat?
Can we?
Ride on a boat?
Can we ride on a boat? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
You don't say I ride on a boat. I say I ride a boat. But listen, it depends on the sentence you say. Normally, I ride. Yes, it has to be on a boat.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. So then main livelihood is fishing. What is the population? How many people are living in this
105
island?
105 people.
105 people. Yes. Then what are the ornaments that these people sold?
To tourists.
Yes. The ornaments were sold to whom? The tourists that visited the island. Okay.
Excuse me, Miss.
Yes.
Miss, so should we like write full answers for that? Or like short answers?
So here it's short answers. The ornaments were sold to tourists. That's all.
I mean, like
Population of the,
from 1 to 6, it should be short answers, right?
yeah. It's all short answers.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Right. Then the next one, they're asking us to write what? A notice, right? Now, have you all learned to write notices?
Yep.
Yes, right? So normally what do you include in a notice?
Date, time, place, venue.
Venue.
Okay, place or the venue. Yes.
Purpose.
What else?
Purpose.
The purpose. Yes, the purpose of what we are trying to communicate. And also, we always say a notice should be very short, right? A notice should be very short. Why? Now, people read notices to get a quick information. අපි notice එකක් කියවන්නේ දෙයක් ටක් ගාලා තේරුම් ගන්න. නේද?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, a note and a notice, are they the same?
A note and a notice are not the same. So notice is something that we display, right? Say we have notice boards. Now, if you go to school, in your classroom, you can have a notice board, right? Where you communicate about an event, right? Or a program, something of that sort. But a note can be written from one person to the other, right? I can write a note to you, right? Saying, call me. Or
Okay, thank you, madam.
meet me at the lobby, something of that sort. So there's always a difference between a note and a notice. Okay? Is that clear? Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
No worries. Okay. So now when you take this particular question, right? So they want us to write a notice, inviting the students of grade 9 to watch what? A singing competition, right? So what can we write there? So something like this. So also when you write a notice, on the very top, it is a must that you write the word notice, right? So first you write the word notice on the very top of the paper or whatever the medium that you're using, and then only you write the paper, write the notice, right? So we can say the English Literary Association of Pubudu Mahavidyalaya has organized a singing competition in English. It will be held on.
Can you zoom your screen?
Sorry.
Can you zoom your screen?
Can I zoom my screen?
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. But I think it's a bit blurred, but y'all can see.
Yes. I can see.
Right. Right. So it says it will be held on 2nd of January, the date 2020 at 2 p.m. time in the school main hall, the place or the venue. All the students of grade 9 are invited to watch the event. So who writes the notice? The Secretary of the English Literary Association. Okay. So the best that you all can do is like practice writing few notices, essays, right? Do past papers. So is the notice clear? Can we move on to the next question?
Yeah.
Right. So again, so we have to read a passage, right? And then answer some questions. The best is first you read the questions, right? So what are the questions? It says, whose birthday falls in October? What was Sadhuni doing when her sister arrived? How much money did the piggy bank have? The gift that Sadhuni selected was. The word realized in line 10 means. Right? So these are the questions that they're asking. So now because you have the questions in your mind, will read the passage. Okay, so can I read the passage out loud? Can I read the passage, or can you all see, or you all going to read the passage on your own? Right, I'll read it. It was a beautiful warm Saturday in October, and Saduni's family had decided to have a picnic. Saduni was helping her mother to get the picnic table ready for their lunch when the two of her married sisters arrived. "Happy birthday, mother," they said as they handed over their brightly colored birthday presents. Saduni had totally forgotten that it was her mother's 54th birthday. She quickly decided to find a present that would show her mother how much she loved. She ran upstairs to her bedroom and pulled her piggy bank down from its shelf and opened it. No coins fell out, but as she put her fingers inside, she felt a single piece of paper. It was a 100-rupee note. She picked it and ran to the gift store next to the shopping center. As she looked at the pretty dishes and other household items, she realized that her 100 rupees wouldn't be enough to buy what she wanted. Suddenly, she saw a pretty red flower. It was just the price, 99 rupees. She took the flower to the cashier and gave the 100-rupee note. "Is that all the money you have?" asked the cashier. "Yes," she said. "Just enough to buy this present for my mother." "I am sorry, dear. This gift cost more than what you have. With sales tax, it costs 108 rupees. Saduni felt tears gathering in her eyes. She didn't understand sales tax, but all she understood was that she wouldn't be able to give that beautiful present to her mother. Right? So what does the whole paragraph says? So this is about a picnic, right, between Saduni and her family. And then now Saduni has forgotten about her mother's birthday. So when she realized, or when she found out about her mother's birthday, she wanted to buy a gift to her mother to show how much Saduni loves her. Right? So this whole conversation is about, or whole paragraph is about, how Saduni is trying to buy a present to her mother. So now shall we answer the questions? Right. So whose birthday falls in October?
Saduni's mother.
Saduni's mother. Yes. So what was Saduni doing when her married
Saduni's mother.
sisters arrived?
Preparing
Correct,
the
yes.
picnic table.
Preparing the picnic table. Yes. So how much money did the piggy bank have?
Exactly 100 rupees.
Exactly.
100 rupees.
Exactly 100 rupees. Yes. Why she only found the note inside it, right? There were no coins. Then what was the gift that Saduni selected?
A red flower.
Red flower.
A red flower. Yes. And then the word realized in line 10 means what?
Understood.
Understood. Yes. So when we say we realize something, which means we understand what is being said. Okay?
Understood.
Okay. So question number 8. So they want us to write a paragraph on one of the following topics. So these, I will send an answer script. Okay, I will send the answer script to the organizers of this meeting so they can share it with you. Is that all right?
Yes, teacher.
Right. So they want us to write either on where you live or how you spend your free time. Okay. So that I will write and send a sample answer so y'all can read that and then see whether y'all have written the same or you can take an idea out of it. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Right. So that's the end of the question, part 1 of the question paper. So now can we move on to the part 2?
Yes.
Yes, right. Right. So part 2 starts with question number 9. So here again, we have to fill in the blanks on the sentences given with the most suitable word. So, can we read and then come up with the answers? Right. So it says, once a month, I go to the public library in my town. Last week, I visited the library and blank a book from the lending section. So now when you go to a library, you can't buy books or you can't provide books. So what is the only thing that you can do?
Borrowed.
Yes, borrowed. So which means you're just taking it home on a temporary basis, right? You're agreeing to give the book back. How long can I blank
Lend.
the book?
Lend.
Keep the book.
No. So now you are asking the question from the library.
Keep.
Keep.
So, keep. Yes.
Lend.
How long can I keep the book? අපි ගාව කොච්චර කල් තියාගන්න පුළුවන්ද? lend කරනවා කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? දෙනවා. ණයට දෙනවා වගේ දෙයක් නේ. So මෙතන අපි අහන්නේ මොකද්ද? library එකෙන් ගත්ත පොත අපි ගාව කොච්චර කල් තියාගන්න පුළුවන්? How long can I
Keep.
right? So it's keep. Then I blank lady at the lending section
Asked.
I ask.
asked. Yes, so you are asking a question. The book,
Yeah. Google maybe.
can you all see now?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
The book I found was a novel written by a British author. So now what is a novel? අපි කියන්නේ novel කියන්නේ නවකතා. නවකතා. නේද? Right. Then it says the blank of the novel was Invisible Man.
Title.
Title.
Title. Yes. So always a book has a title, right? අපි paragraph එකකට වගේ නම් heading එකක් තියෙනවා. but පොතකට තියෙන්නේ title එකක්. හරිද? Okay. It was a small book with
Beautiful pictures.
beautiful pictures. Yes. You don't say pretty pictures or handsome pictures. A pretty lady, a handsome boy, right? But the pictures are beautiful. It took 1 week for me to
Finish.
Clock.
Finish. Yes, finished. Sorry. It took 1 week for me to finish reading the book. පොත කියවලා ඉවර කරන්න. As I was very busy. However, I enjoyed the book very much. Right. Was that question also clear?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Right. So if you all have any questions, you all can ask me, okay? Right. Now, what does this exercise want us to do? Now, they want us to rewrite the given sentences in reported speech. Reported speech කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? අපි වෙච්ච දෙයක් කියන විදිහට ලියන්න කියලා කියන්නේ මේ. කියන්නේ තියෙන දේ past tense එකෙන්. අපි හැමදෙස්සම දෙයක් report කරනකොට කියන්නේ මේක වුණා. past tense එකෙන්නේ. Reported speech කියන්නේ අපි හැමදෙස්සම වෙච්ච දෙයක් කියනකොට. Right? So then පළවෙනි එකේ කියනවා Ravi, it is a fantastic movie. දැන් අපි මේක වෙච්ච දෙයක් විදිහට කියන්නේ කොහොමද? Ravi said that it was a fantastic movie. Past tense එකට යනවා අපි. වෙච්ච දෙයක්. Right? දැන් ඊට පස්සේ Pasan. It is the best movie I have ever seen. Then මේක කොහොමද past tense එකෙන් කියන්නේ?
Pasan said that it was the
Pasan said that it was the best movie he had ever seen.
He had ever seen. Yes. So we are converting the word have into had. Right? So we are going to the past tense. Right. Then I am glad that I saw it. Then how do you say it?
Naveen
Naveen
said
that
that he was glad that he saw it.
Yes, he was glad that he saw it. Right? So Naveen වෙනුවෙන් අපි කියන්නේ Naveen කිව්වා එයා එක බලපු එක ගැන සතුටු වෙනවා. Right? Ravi, did you like the ending? Then what?
Pasan asked Ravi if he whether he liked
Yes. Or we can say Pasan asked Ravi if he liked the ending. He liked. Past tense. Right? Or we can
Teacher,
also
can't
say
we write whether?
yes, you can. Pasan asked Ravi, but here they have given the phrase if. So if we have given the phrase if, you can't use the word whether. If you're using
Yes.
whether, you can't put the word if.
Okay.
Yeah? Pasan asked
Okay.
Ravi whether he liked the ending, or Pasan asked Ravi if he liked the ending. You can use either if or whether. Clear?
Yes, thank you, Miss.
Yes. Okay. Then Ravi, I will ask my brother to see it as well. Then what?
Ravi said that he would ask his brother to see.
Yes, correct. Ravi said that he would ask, right? The will is converted to would. Ravi said that he would ask his brother to see it as well.
Teacher, it that when another.
Sorry. It that when that කියලා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද අපි? That is bake. මොකක් හරි දෙයක්. Right? But මෙතන අපි refer කරන්නේ movie එකට. එතකොට ඒක see that as well කියන්න බෑනේ. We are referring to the movie. So it is it. Ravi said that he would ask his brother to see it as well. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Then Naveen, what is the name of the main actress?
Naveen wanted to know what was the main actress.
Yes, Naveen wanted to know what is the name of the main actress. Okay? Right. A question is clear the?
I can't teach you.
Sorry? මොකද්ද? මට ඇහුන්නේ නැහැ.
I can't teach you.
අන්තිම එකද ඔක්කොමද?
අන්තිම එක teacher.
Okay. Naveen wanted to know what is the name of the main actress.
Madam, isn't it Naveen wanted to know what was the name of the main actress?
Naveen wanted to know what. Yes. Wait. What is the name of the main actress? Naveen wanted to know what was the name of the main actress. What? Sorry. Yes. Naveen wanted to know what was the name of the main actress. I'm sorry there. That's the correct answer. Okay. Hello. Can we move on to the next question?
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
Right.
Okay, teacher.
Question number 11. So we have 12 answers to fill, right? But they have given us 13 words. So which means there's one extra word, right? So again, so first read the words given to us, then we'll read the passage, right? So what are the words? Over, depth, because, fascinating, home, wide, live, to, farming, north, off, itineraries, most, visitors, often, right? Right, then, sorry, there are more than 12 words. There are 14 gaps to be filled, but 15 words, okay? Okay, so what does it say? Over the past few years, tourism in the East African country of Tanzania has been growing fast. Tanzania has a really
Why?
what?
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Yes. Really fascinating. Harisit ganna sulu. Right? Multicultural history. You can't say a wide multicultural history. Okay? Has a really fascinating multicultural history. And is belong to many different tribes.
Oh.
Yes. It is the home to many different tribes. They what?
Live.
Live peacefully together. They live peacefully together and have a blank range of occupations. What?
Wide range of occupations.
Is a wide range of occupations. Yes. Godak occupation jati. Wide range of occupations such as
Farming.
farming, yes, and making traditional jewelry. Okay. Visits blank tribal villages. What? Sorry. Visits to tribal villages. Yes. Notably to those of the, yes, Maasai in the
North.
north of the country. Yes, north of the country are what? Blank highlight of travel.
Often
Often a highlight of travel. Yes. And ගොඩක් වෙලාවට මේ පැත්ත travel කරන අයගේ highlight එකක්. Often a highlight of travel. What?
Visitors.
Travel itineraries. Yes. What do you mean by itinerary? Travel itinerary එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ මොකටද? අපි ගමනක් යන්න කලින් කොහෙ කොහෙද යන්නේ කියලා හදාගන්න ලිස්ට් එකක්.
destination.
Cover that. Yeah, it's more like the destinations you want to visit. Yeah, so it's a highlight of travel itineraries. Last year, Tanzania welcomed about 290,000
Visitors.
what? Visitors. Yes. Which made tourism the third
Most.
blank. Yes, third most important source of foreign exchange. Only coffee and cotton brought in more revenue. Right? So tourism is the third most important source of foreign exchange for them. Tourists are attracted to Tanzania
Because
yes, because of its golden beaches and its unusual geographic features. It has lakes of amazing
depth.
Yes. It has lakes of amazing depth. Depth කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? ගැඹුර. නේද? Then Tanzania also has more land devoted to natural parks and game preserves than any other wildlife destination in the world. So මේ paragraph එකේ කතා කරේ Tanzania ගැන. ඒකේ තියෙන දේවල් right? Eka clear the
Yes, teacher.
right. So then can we move on to question number 12?
Yes.
Give me a minute. I'm getting another call. Just excuse me for a minute, okay? Right, sorry. Right, now the next one is about verbs. Right? So ඊළඟ question එකෙන් අපිව test කරන්නේ verbs ගැන. Right? Verb එකක් කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? අපි සිංහලෙන් කියනවා නම් verb එකක් කියන්නේ මොකද්ද?
ක්‍රියාපද.
ක්‍රියාපද. අන්න හරි. Right? So මෙතන මේ question එකෙන් අපිට අහන්නේ හරි ක්‍රියාපදය ලියන්න කියලා. හරි? හරි tense එකෙන් verb එක ලියන්න. Right? So ඒගොල්ලෝ word එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒ word එකේ correct tense එක තමයි ඒ word එකේ correct verb format එක තමයි ලියන්න කියන්නේ. හරි? So අපි බලමු. It says Ramesh is a businessman. He often blank travel abroad on business trips. Right? So මෙතන දැන් අපි ඒක උත්තරේ දීලා තියෙනවා he often travels. S එකක් දාලා තියෙනවා. Why?
He is the singular form.
Is singular form. Yes. Api හැමතිස්සෙම we put a S when we address the singular form. Right? Because it's Ramesh, we write it in singular form. Last month, he blank on a trip to Paris in France.
He goes.
Went.
He went. Last month. Last month is always past tense. Right? So then it's he went on a trip. On a trip to Paris in France. During the tour, he stayed at Triangular Hotel in Paris. Previously, he stayed at the same hotel at least 3 times. What?
Stayed.
Now, previously he
Stayed.
What? They are also referring to the past tense. Yes, he had stayed at the same hotel. He had stayed, past tense, at the same hotel at least 3 times. On the last day of the trip, he went to see the Eiffel Tower. It's a special monument. What? Built. Past tense. B-U-I-L-T. Yeah? Built in 1889 to celebrate the centennial of the French Revolution. When he arrived there, he
is welcomed.
Welcome.
He is welcomed.
He was
welcomed. He was. Yes.
welcomed.
We are referring to a past tense. He was welcomed by one of his school friends, Nalin, who lives in Paris. Then he blank worked for a company there at least for 10 years. What?
He was
Has been
No.
working.
No, but here we are referring to what again? Past tense. We can't be saying he has, then that is what? Past continuous, right? He had worked for a company there at least for 10 years. Had worked. Right? Because here this is an incident that happened. So it's always the past tense. He had worked for a company there at least for 10 years. He was glad to see his friends after a long time. Is that clear?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's always you have to use the verb, the form of the tense, right? So if we are talking about something that has already happened, it's always the past tense. Okay? Then can we move on to question number 13?
Yes, teacher.
Right. I'm going to minimize the screen a bit, okay? Right. You all can still see, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, right. Okay. So now they have given us some job advertisements, right? So we have to match these job advertisements with a set of people who want the job, right? First, we read the people who want the job, right? So it says a person with 2 small children who wants a few hours of work, unskilled labor in the early mornings. Secondly, a lady with no experience or qualification looking for short-term full who has followed a course in hotel school is now looking for his first full-time job. Last one, a person with many years of experience working in hotels is now looking for a well-paid part-time employment in a hotel. Okay, so those are the people who is looking for a job. So then we have to read the job advertisements and see, right, what advertisement suits which person. So the first advertisement talks about a helper in the snack bar, right? It says help, snack bar serving person, friendly and energetic, experience not essential, Saturday and Sunday only, call or drop at Kingsway Centre, Badulla. Second one, guest favorite hotel, requires a part-time waiter or a waitress. Only applicants with experience and good references need apply. Excellent wages, meals on duty. Then, wanted a babysitter from January to July. Warm and kind-hearted, hours from 8:30 to 5 o'clock, from Monday to Friday. References required. D, cleaner required for 12-floor modern office. Block in the Station Road, Jaila. 2 hours per day, Monday to Friday, to finish work before 8 a.m. Then the last advertisement, full-time cook for a new and exciting cafe venture. Good conditions, pay and working hours can be negotiated. So now, when you read the people who want the job, how can you match it? A person with 2 small children who wants a few hours of work. What job suits this person the most?
C.
Sorry.
C.
See, unskilled labor in the early mornings. Hello.
D.
It is D. Neither. Cleaner.
Cleaner.
Cleaner to වැඩ කරන්න තියෙන්නේ, this person has to only work for 2 hours per day. Right? So the first one, this person is looking for a job in early mornings with few hours of work. It's D. Yes, the cleaner. Am I clear enough for you all? Can you all hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Then a lady with no experience or qualifications is looking for a short-term full-time job.
C.
What job suits this person? Yes, C, a babysitter. Very right. Yes. Right. Then a student with no experience who cannot work on weekdays. සතිය දවස් පහ වැඩ කරන්න බෑ යාට. Weekend එකේ විතරයි පුළුවන්. එතකොට A. Yes. Yes, because it says Saturday and Sunday only. Okay. Then the fourth one. A student who has followed a course in a hotel school is now looking for his first full-time job.
B. E.
Yes, E. Correct. Why now? This place is also new, and then me rasaw karana manusya alut, so they can work together. Then the last one.
B.
Yes, a person with many years of experience working in hotels. Because now advertisement B says only applicants with experience and good references need apply. Experience තියන අය විතරයි apply කරන්න කියන්නේ. Right? So a question එක okay ද?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
So ඊළඟට test number 14, make it ITNA, right? You have to write a letter to one of your friends, right? Or you have to explain this graph. මේ graph එකේ තියෙන දේවල් explain කරන්න ඕනේ using 100 words. So even for this, I will send some sample answers to the organizers so they can circulate it with you all, right? And then you all can compare that answer or take that as a reference and make your own answers. Is that all right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Right.
teacher.
Okay, then I think we have one more question to do. Even question number 16 is about writing an article or an essay, right? So even for that, I will send the sample answers, right? So we'll do the last question. So they want us to read 4 paragraphs and decide whether what they have given is true, false, or it's not given on the paragraph, right? So can we read the paragraphs? Okay. So it says, Peter was born in southern England in 1812 when industrial revolution in England was well underway. As thousands of factories were opened for business, people left their farms for the cities. But their dreams of making more money and improving their lives always did not come true. Men, women, and even children often exchanged back-breaking work in the field for the boredom and danger of factory work. So what does this first paragraph say? So මේ කතා කරන්නේ කවුද? මේ පීටර් කියන කෙනා ගැන, right? So ඒකේ කියනවා මේ පීටර් කියන කෙනා 1812 southern England වල තමයි ඉපදුනේ. මෙයා ඉපදිලා තියෙන්නේ industrial revolution එක තිබ්බ කාලේ. හරි? So industrial revolution එකේ මොකක්ද උනේ? ගොඩක් factories establish වෙලා මිනිස්සු මේ අද කාලේ කරන වැඩ පටන් ගත්ත එක. හරිද? So ඒ කාලේ ගොඩක් factories open වුණා. එතකොට මිනිස්සු මොකද කරේ? ගොවිතැන් කරපු මිනිස්සු මේ factories වල වැඩ කරන්න නගරයට ගියා. හැබැයි මේ මිනිස්සු හිතපු තරම් නගරයට ගිහිල්ලා factories වල වැඩ කරපු ජීවිතේ ලස්සන උනේ නැහැ. ඒක තමයි මේ පළවෙනි paragraph එකෙන් කියන්නේ. Right? Second one. Peter's family moved to London when he was 5. His father, John, worked as a clerk, so he was better off than many people in London. But with his large family and love of entertaining, he and his wife constantly lived beyond their means. When Peter was 12, John was arrested for failing to pay a debt. He was sent to debtor's prison where people were kept until they could pay back the money they owed. So ඒකේ මොකද කියන්නේ? පීටර්ට අවුරුදු 5ේදී ඒගොල්ලෝ ලන්ඩන් කියන නගරයට යනවා. හරිද? එහෙට ගිහිල්ලා මේ පීටර්ගේ තාත්තා මොකද කරන්නේ? තාත්තා ක්ලාක් කෙනෙක් විදියට වැඩ කරනවා. ඉතින් අර එතකොට මේගොල්ලන්ගේ පවුල අනිත් අයට වඩා පොඩ්ඩක් හොඳ තත්වයෙන් ඉන්නවා. හැබැයි මේ පවුලේ අම්මයි තාත්තයි පොඩ්ඩක්වත් හොයන්නේ බලන්නේ නැතුව වියදම් කරලා තියෙනවා මේ හම්බෙන සල්ලි. එතකොට පීටර්ට අවුරුදු 12දී තාත්තව හිරේට ගන්නවා. ඇයි? තාත්තා ණය අරගෙන තාත්තා ණය ගෙවන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට තාත්තව ගිහිල්ලා මේ ණය ගෙවන්නේ නැති මිනිස්සු ඉන්න හිරේට දානවා. ඒක තමයි second paragraph එකකින් කියන්නේ. Third one. Peter was taken out of school and forced to work in a shoe polish factory, wrapping and pasting labels on bottles. He worked from dawn to dark, 6 days a week in a dark room, listening to rats squeak beneath the rotting floorboards. His father finally inherited some money, settled his debts, and was released from jail. Peter later claimed that the factory experience nearly destroyed him. දැන් මොකද කියන්නේ? වයස අවුරුදු 12දී පීටර්ව ඉස්කෝලෙන් එළියට අරගෙන shoe polish factory එක වැඩ කරන්න දානවා. and මේ factory එකේ යාට කරන්න තියෙන්නේ shoe polish බෝතල් වල label අලවන එක. එයා සතියේ දවස් 6ක් උදේ ඉඳන් රෑ වෙනකම් වැඩ කරා කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ. හැබැයි පස්සේ තාත්තට one of his novels forced to work at young age. Peter suffered long hours and unhealthy conditions common in factories in the 19th century England. Memories of his experience haunted him for the rest of his life. So මේකේ කියනවා මේ පීටර්ගේ childhood එක එයා ලියපු පොත්වලට සමානයි කියලා. එයා ලියපු පොත්වලත් මේ වගේ දුෂ්කර childhoods ගැන ලියලා තියෙනවා. and මේ පීටර් කියන මිනිසයා industrial revolution එකත් එක්ක වෙච්ච නරක දේවල් ඔක්කොම experience කරලා තියෙනවා. so මේ paragraphs 4 base කරගෙන ඒගොල්ලෝ අපිට කියනවා මේ දීලා තියෙන statements හරිද වැරදිද නැත්නම් මේ ගැන කිසිම සඳහනක් වෙලා නැද්ද කියලා කියන්න කියලා. right? So the first one, Peter was born in London. Is it true, false, or not given?
False.
It is false. Yes. Because what does the paragraph says? They moved to London when Peter was 5 years old. So it's false. Some people in farms migrated to cities.
True.
True or false? Yes, true. That is the whole incident, right? Working in factories became a tiresome experience for people. Factories වල වැඩ කරපු එක හරිම මහන්සි දෙයක් නා මිනිස්සුන්ට. True or false?
True.
It is true. Yes. Peter had 2 brothers and 1 sister in his family.
Not given.
True, false? not given. Yes. යාට නංගිලා මල්ලිලා කොච්චර ඉන්නවද කියලා it's not said in the paragraphs. John and his wife has spent money with care.
False.
Is that right? False. ඒගොල්ලෝ පරිස්සමෙන් සල්ලි පාවිච්චි කරා නම් තාත්තා හිරේ යන්නේ නැහැ. Right? Peter became an author later in his life.
True.
Peter Pot, yes. Peter Pot ලියන කෙනෙක් වුණා. True, yes. Because why it says the story of Peter's childhood reads like the story in one of his novels. ලියපු පොතක මේ දේවල් තියෙනවා කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ. එතකොට එයා writer කෙනෙක් වෙලා. හරි. So that is true. Second part of the question. Write a word from the first paragraph closest in meaning to each phrase given below. මේ දීලා තියෙන phrases වලට ළඟින් යන වචන ලියන්න කියනවා. Very hard and tiring.
Tiresome.
Paragraph 1 එකේ මොකද්ද තියෙන්නේ එහෙම?
Backbreaking.
So very back-breaking, yes. Very hard and tiring means back-breaking. කොන්ද කැඩෙන වැඩ. අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ කොන්ද කඩාගෙන වැඩ කරනවා කියලා. So that is back-breaking. Possibility of harm or injury. What is that? Still from the first paragraph.
Danger.
Danger, very right. So the answer for the second one is danger, possibility of harm or injury. Then write the sentence in paragraph 2 which says that Peter's father had a fairly good life. Peterගේ තාත්තට හොඳ ජීවිතයක් ගැන comparatively හොඳ ජීවිතයක් තිබ්බා කියලා කියන්නේ මොන sentence එකේද?
So he was better off than many people in London.
Yes, correct. So it says his father John worked as a clerk, so he was better off than many people in London. අනිත් මිනිස්සුන්ට වඩා හොඳ තත්ත්වයක් තිබ්බා. That is very correct. Right, then what? Underline the word that best explain the behavior of Peter's parents. Peterගේ අම්මගේ තාත්තගේ හැසිරීම.
Irresponsible.
Irresponsible, yes. කිසිම වගකීමක් නැතුව තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ වැඩ කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Wise කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Wise මිනිස්සෙක් කියන්නේ හොඳට මොලේ තියෙන මිනිස්සෙක්. බුද්ධිමත්. Oh. Intelligent කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Same thing. Thoughtful.
මොනවද?
Thoughtful කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? හොඳට හිතන්න පුළුවන් මිනිස්සු. ඔව්. දුරදිග බලලා වැඩ කරන මිනිස්සු. but පීටර්ගේ අම්මයි තාත්තයි එහෙමද වැඩ කරේ? නෑ. පීටර්ගේ අම්මයි තාත්තයි හරිම irresponsible. හිතන්නේ බලන්නේ නැතුව තමයි සල්ලි වේදම් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. so එතකොට මෙතනට more suitable word එක මොකද්ද? Irresponsible. Okay, the last one. Underline the most suitable title for the given text.
Peter's childhood.
Peter's child. Yes. So අපි දිගටම කතා කරේ පීටර්ගේ පොඩි කාලේ ගැන. So Peter's childhood. ඒක තමයි most suitable title එක. ඒ ප්‍රශ්නේ clearද? Is that clear for you all?
Yes, teacher.
Right. So there are few that I have to send sample answers, the essay and the answers to the organizers. They will circulate it. That's the end of this paper. Any questions that you all want to ask? You all can talk to me in Sinhala or English. කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. ඔයගලන්ට කැමති විදිහට අහන්න පුළුවන්. ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද? නැත්නම් sorry. මට ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ. ක්ලියර් නැහැ. මොකද්ද?
අක්කා මේ කවුරුද අහන්නේ? නංගිලා මල්ලි මොනවද කියනවද අක්කයි අහන්නේ. අක්කා අපි සෙෂන් එකේ නම් එන් කරමුද?
Okay. හරි.
අක්කා so
Please continue this class regularly.
Sorry.
Please continue this class regularly.
Okay. Can do that. Organizers, you all can
yeah
continue the class.
Sure. So Nangia Malla, this is our first session. This is our first English session in Nanarno project. So thanks Nadira Akka for doing this, and sorry for the disturbance that happened between the session Akka. This is
That's okay.
Right. Then Nangia Malla අපි එහෙනම් පොඩ්ඩක් බලලා මේක කන්ටිනියු කරන්නම් ඉස්සරහට අක්කත් එක්ක කතා කරලා ඒ ටික කරන්න මේ ඔය ටික තමයි දැනට ඔයාලට කියන්න තියෙන්නේ ඉස්සරහට ආයෙ තවත් සෙෂන් එකක් තියෙනවා නම් ඒ ටික පොඩ්ඩක් අපි දාන්නම් ඊළඟට අද පොඩි දෙයක් කියන්න ඕන හැමෝටම මම හිතනවා හැමෝටම මෙතන තේරෙනවා කියලා සිංහලෙන් කිව්වම මේ මෙතනින් එහාට සෙෂන් එකට අපි ඇඩ් කරන්නේ ඔයාලගේ ඇත්ත නමින් විතරයි. හරිද? ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලගේ නම තියෙනවා නම් සර්නේම් එකයි ෆස්ට් නේම් එකයි ඒ දෙකත් එක්ක ඔයාලගේ Zoom එකේ ID එක හදාගෙන එන්න. එහෙම තමයි අපි මෙතනින් එහාට ඇඩ් කරන්නේ. මොකද අද වෙච්ච සමහර ප්‍රශ්නත් එක්ක ඒ හින්දා මෙතනින් එහාට පොඩ්ඩක් මතක තියාගන්න හැමෝම ඔයාලගේ ෆස්ට් නේම් එකයි සර්නේම් එකයි තියෙන සම්පූර්ණ නමින් ෆුල් නේම් එකෙන් ඇඩ් වෙන්න හැමතිස්සෙම. ඔය ටික තමයි දැන් කියන්න තියෙන්නේ. අක්ක එහෙනම් thank you අද සෙෂන් එක කරාට.
Thank you very much මට opportunity එක දුන්නට. organizers ලා කතා බහ කරලා අපි ආපහු පුළුවන් නම් මේ වගේ සෙෂන් එකක් කරමු. එකක් නෙමෙයි දෙක තුනක්ම කරමු වෙලා තියෙන විදියට. ඕලෙවල් වලට කලින්.
හරි.
Hello.
Hello.
So dear teacher, you have awakened our eyes of intelligence with love and affection. So we worship your feet and respect you heartily. Thank you again.
Thank you very much. And I really enjoyed teaching all of you. So I will try to continue this, or we will definitely continue this. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher.
madam.
Thank you.